Welcome to today's session of Clearing Stuck Emotions. And today the topic is anger. My name is Shilpi, and I will be taking you through this energy clearing where we are going to go into the root of the emotion anger, the causes, how we experience it, and how we can just allow it to flow through. Because if you think about emotions, it is energy in motion. And always energy is something that needs an outlet, that needs flow, just like a river. If you stop the river, it stagnates. It'll try its best to move from this way, that way. If it doesn't have any way, then it starts to stagnate. And anything that stagnates is not healthy, right? Same like that with our emotions. When the energy is not allowed to flow, it stagnates and it starts to come out or express itself in ways that may not be so pleasant, that may not be comfortable. But when it is uncomfortable, it's a message that it's trying to give us that, hey, take notice. You're not allowing me to flow. You're not giving me an outlet. And so it becomes painful because pain is something that we human beings give attention to. If life is beautiful, if we are healthy, if the body is working great, guess what? We are happy-go-lucky. We continue doing the same thing as if nothing needs to be taken care of. So emotions, when they're stuck and they become unpleasant, they are just messengers trying to tell us what needs to be shifted. And anger happens to be one of those emotions. It is a lot of energy, wanting release, wanting expression. And think of it. How do you experience anger? I want you to close your eyes and think of a time when you really got angry. It could be that your boss said something, your mother-in-law, your parents, your children, your spouse, whoever or however, or it could be that you were angry with yourself, or maybe you decided to do something, but you didn't follow through, or there's a habit that you don't like, about yourself, and you're trying to change, but you were unable to, or you failed yourself. So I want you to think of time when you really got angry. And as you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to experience. I want you to take your awareness to that part of the body. All the sensations that you're experiencing. It could be your head, because sometimes that energy of anger starts to make your head hurt. It makes the pressure in the head increases. It could be burning sensation, heartburn, or burning in your stomach. It could be a lot of heat. Sometimes, we boil, they say, are you boiling with anger? Any part of the body, any kind of sensation that you get when you think of that event that invoked that anger. And since your eyes are closed and you are tuned in to that sensation, I want you to allow yourself and give yourself permission to let go of all those memories, all of the trauma that got created, where the emotions got stuck and could not flow. And generally, anger is is an expression where we have felt powerless. You see, a tiger or a snake attacks because they get afraid. They're afraid to be vulnerable. They feel before other people take advantage, before other people kill them, they need to protect themselves. Anger is an emotion like that, where one has felt powerless, where one has felt helpless, where one has felt out of control. They could not do anything. So, with that memory in mind and that sensation in your body, stay with it as I invite these beautiful energies from above to wash your body, wash your entire being. You see, we have different layers. We are not just the physical body, we are the emotional body, mental body, spiritual body. So there are 4 layers. And I'm going to invite the source energy to come from above and go into each and every layer of your being and wash out any trauma that your body is storing in regards to anger, in regards to feeling helpless, powerless, out of control. Anywhere you felt you could not speak your truth, anywhere you felt you were put down, you were oppressed, and you wanted to do something different, but you couldn't. Anywhere there is this blame, somebody blamed you, or you blame somebody or something else for a certain thing that happened, an event, a situation, an incident. Allowing anger and resentment towards oneself, towards others, and towards God or universe. Clearing out this whole energy of anger. Running the energy of ultimate release of anger, whether it is this lifetime or any other lifetime. You might experience this energy like a spiral coming from top, entering your system, your being, and just swirling around like a big spiral and cleansing each and every layer of your body, of your being, and just going down through your feet, all the way down into Mother Earth, into her heart, and depositing all this energy that's not serving you. Anywhere you were wronged and that enraged you, allow this energy to help you get a higher perspective as to what had happened. Maybe the person made a mistake. Maybe at some point we had wronged them and it was just a payback time where we invited that person to do whatever they did so that we could close the chapter. We could finish the transaction. But because we didn't remember what had happened, we took it personally. just allow everything to be seen from a higher perspective. And now I'm inviting the energies for inner child reconnection. Anywhere that, where we feel helpless, it's always that little kid. When we were little and we didn't know how to deal with somebody in authority, position, or somebody that was bigger than us, took advantage, we really got angry. We didn't know how to deal with it and we felt powerless. That sadness or that, hurt that is underneath the anger. Allow this beautiful energy to connect us to that child who felt like that, so that we can wash away the hurt and the trauma and the pain the child has felt for not being able to deal with the situation appropriately, because the child didn't have the tools. But now, with the energy as it swirls around, as it reaches the child, it helps the child understand that it's okay. Now the child is no longer alone because you have grown up and you're going to take care of the child. And allow the child to merge with you. Activating, feeling safe and secure. And as this anger just clears out of our system, from the top of our head to the tips of our toes, each and every nook and cranny of our body is being scanned, and everything that's hidden in the cells is being churned out and flushed out of our system into Mother Earth. Beautiful. Inviting this beautiful golden light to come and occupy each and every space that has been cleared out, the space that has opened up to receive the blessings, the divine love, the golden light. And each of your chakras being filled with this energy. The heart and the lungs are letting go of the fear, of the hurt. Your solar plexus, which is your center of power, is being filled up, because we feel angry when we feel powerless, right? So your power center is being filled. When you are in your power, there is no reason to react with anger. We can respond in a different manner, because when we get angry, we harm ourselves. We hurt ourselves with that energy. But when we learn to respond, instead of flying into anger, we can look at the situation. We can either choose to walk away or express whatever is coming up in a very calm and gentle manner, We tend to get angry, and anger is a big outburst, big energy. We have to make it big because we feel otherwise the other person will not understand. But when we are calm and in our power, instead of making that big energy and expending so much of our energy, we can just very calmly state, this is not okay. I'm not going to comply, or I'm not okay with it. Please back off. Or a simple "no." That's taking your power back, standing in your power. And now that this beautiful energy has filled you up so beautifully, each and every part of your being, I want you to come back to yourself. Bringing your awareness back to your breathing, knowing that all the surplus has gone down to Mother Earth and you're grounded and centered with your awareness on your breath. You may want to wriggle your toes and your fingers and take your time and open your eyes and come back to yourself. Thank you for joining me today. This is Shilpi. Have a beautiful rest of your day.